So between talking to your socks and reading the game program on the toilet, explain a little what your pregame routine entailed while playing.
You asking these questions, which makes me realize I may have told people a little too much. Well, my pregame was cool. I liked it.
Apparently.
I had a whole routine of doing stuff. Everything was in a certain order. Get there at a certain time, look at my uniform, put things on in a certain order at a certain time. Everything was perfectly timed out. And one of the things is I would look at my socks and kind of, not verbally go, hey, which foot do you want to be on today? Like, I didn't speak out loud to my socks because my teammates would have thought I was nuts. But I would look at my socks and I would go, which one would you like? Which foot would you like today? Then they debate sometimes. They debate, and I'd have to put the sock on, and then the sock may go, I don't like this one today. And then I would switch them up. And I go, okay, now that feels good. I just felt if my socks didn't tell me and I put the sock on, it was like, no, that's not a good one, then I would be clumsy that day. So I had to listen to the socks. I had to. And then I would get the game program. And as the years went on, I even learned myself, football players try to look mean in a game program, Try to look so mean. But if you look at somebody and they're mean, you kind of you have some expectations. But if you look at somebody in the game program who you hear may be mean and they're like this, a mean person smiling is an insane person. So I would change it. I would be in the program like, I should do that glamour shot. I figured if the opponent's gonna look at the program, they're gonna see me smile like that, they're gonna think he's crazy. I loved it. But I would go into the bathroom, close the stall, not to use the bathroom or not, and I would just go through the game program and I would look at the pictures of my own teammates before I looked at the opponent's teammates. Every week, the pictures didn't change, but it was just my routine, kind of calming to look through and, fan through. Yeah, it was, I don't know. Maybe I need to find an old program in the bathroom. Calm my nerves.
When you're at the line, what are you seeing and what are you thinking about before snap?
Well, I used to watch so much film and study habits and little things that probably a lot of people didn't see. I would study so much film that I would start on the tackle, and then I would watch the same plays over again, the 3 or 4 games. I watched the guard that time. Then I watch it over again, I watch the center. Because there are certain things that each one would do before certain plays that one may give away what the other one's supposed to. You know what I learned? I would always be so late to get down. I was always the last guy, basically, to get into a stance. And the coach used to start yelling, Michael, you need to get down. And I would wait till the last second to get down because I'm watching where everybody lines up. If anybody moves, because I've already watched enough film to know, well, if he is there's only certain things that he can do. If he's here, then I know he can affect me in this way. If this tackle's here and his foot is cocked a little bit with the heel to the inside, then he's probably pushing off to go down. If his heel is straight up, he's probably dropping back for a pass. If his heel is closer to the ground, he's probably coming at me in a run. And then a tight end, if he's a little tighter, if he's a little looser, it's a double team. It's not. Like, I would sit there and look at everybody and it's like dissect. And then at the last second, I'd get down and I'm ready to go. But I used to love to dissect the play, and it made the game easier because I knew there were certain plays. No way this play is coming towards me. All I got to do is seal off the backside. So don't even waste the energy exploding off the line and then got to gather yourself because you're out of position because you really need to go that way. I was able to ease off and just shuffle down the line. It saved a lot of energy so that I was able to be a little bit more explosive later in the game because I knew where to conserve and then where to go all out.
Describe how you would basically go deaf when you got to the line.
Well, you don't hear anything. You're so focused, and this is so great now for me because it let me know whenever you really want to focus on something, you can shut out everything else. You're on the field, you got 80,000 people screaming. They're screaming, and the second they walk up to that line and you just start looking at things and you put your hand, I don't hear anything. I may hear you breathing across from me. I may look at you and smile at you. And sometimes I would say, they're going to run it right here, or they're going to run it the other way. And I can hear the quarterback, and I can hear the linebacker from my team who's calling the plays. Or I can hear myself talking. I can't hear one fan. It's like you just take that hole, you have that circle, and that's the only circle. You can hear everything else. Outside of it, you don't hear a thing. And then after the play, say you get a sack and you stand up, and it's like the volume on your stereo is cranked up to the max, because all of a sudden everybody bursts in. And that's where you do all the stupid dancing, because it's just the energy hits you all of a sudden.